So as of the time of recording this video, I'm 626 days without alcohol. Well, 626 days ago, I just had a very strong feeling, and I felt like I was kind of stuck in my life, that my growth had been stunted, and each year I would kind of pick off certain things, certain bad habits and things, and try to improve a little bit every year going forward. I'm a musician, and we have kind of an off season, which is the winter time, and each winter time I would try to do something that would help me to step up my game for the next coming season. Our summer season's extremely busy, and it's very physically and mentally demanding, so you kind of need to go into the season at the top part of your game to really weather the storm, because there's a lot of trials and a lot of issues that come along with that type of lifestyle, especially when you don't have tons of people and handlers that do everything for you. We're independent, so we kind of work crew and band, and we work really hard in the summer. In order for me to continue to step up, I knew that I had to step away from that, and it's especially difficult in the music and entertainment industry, because as most people would know, alcohol is absolutely everywhere. It's at every event that you play. It's at the show, it's backstage, it's in every aspect, and in a lot of ways you're actually probably expected to drink, especially being a country singer as I am. You're singing songs about alcohol, it's just part of the culture, really. And in some scenarios, in the early days, playing the bars and stuff, in a lot of scenarios it was actually part of your pay as well. So so you really kind of, it's trying to play the game on the highest skill level as a musician, trying to quit drinking. So there's definitely a whole different set of challenges that comes with that. That being said, I have been kind of asked over the years about what's the secret, or how did I do it, or how do I keep going. And truthfully, what I had to do with it personally is I had to remove its power, is the best way to describe it. I had to realize, I think a lot of people have this view of alcohol that it helps you to relax, or it helps you be more social, or it helps you get outside of your comfort zone. And in a lot of ways it does for a lot of people. It definitely did for me. I kind of realized I had a lot of anxiety about going on stage after I quit drinking. I kind of figured out that I had a lot of anxiety about performing and just getting up in front of people, believe it or not. And I'd been doing it for, 2 decades at that point. So ultimately, you need to remove the power from it, meaning that it doesn't actually help you relax. It will help you relax, but the problem is that it's created, that anxiety is largely created by the vortex and the cycle of drinking alcohol and wanting alcohol, and it actually creates the cycle. And so that's why it actually helps you to relax, because you're almost fixating on getting alcohol. So your nervousness comes from that in a lot of ways. At least for me personally, it did. I've kind of found out, so what I did is I educated myself on what alcohol actually does to the body and the brain, and what it actually does to you physically and mentally. I looked at the Huberman Lab podcast about it, which is just basically scientific data and studies on alcohol consumption and what it does in your body. Unfortunately, any of the things that you've heard about what it does positively for you are all myths, and it actually does not do anything good. You're actually poisoning yourself. I'm not here to judge anybody. I drank my fair share, no doubt about it, and I'm definitely not here to tell anybody that everybody's got to quit drinking. Me personally, I just didn't know when to turn it off or how to turn it off, and didn't want to turn it off. Because really in my life, I'm an all or nothing guy in most everything that I do. So whatever I do it on 10 or 11, and I just, that's just the type of person that I am. I do that even work ethic wise. I do that with the things I'm interested in as well. So for me, I just had to step away from it entirely. And when I did, to be perfectly honest, it only took a couple weeks for me to realize how much better I felt, how much clearer my mind was, and how much better my state of mind was. It's hard to see how much it's actually bringing you down when you're actually in it, when you're doing it on a regular basis. For me, as an adult, I'm 43 years old currently, actually 44, sorry. And from the time I was probably like 18 years old, I really never had any extended amount of time that I wasn't consuming alcohol on a regular basis, at least a couple times a week. And I'm not the type of person who just had one. I just don't have one. Like I said, I just don't know when to turn it off. So again, not here to lecture anybody, but just to give a little bit of insight maybe, and if it helps one person to understand their problem, or to understand that they do have a problem, and to seek out help to maybe get out of the cycle, you know, that's ultimately what I'm doing here, is just trying to give some good advice for somebody who's looking to possibly step away. It's been one of the best decisions that I've ever made, to be honest with you, and it has helped me personally and professionally in so many ways in just the first couple years that I've been doing it, that I can't even really put into words in a short video like this. So just wanted to put that out there. I've been really scared to put that on camera and to really be honest about these things. And I think it's important to share with people because it might help somebody, and ultimately that's what I'm trying to do with this. So have a great day. Peace.